What's up, guys? I'm Joe.
And I'm Robin, and this is R&J Adventures.
What's up, guys? We are on our way to the airport.
Woo!
We are heading on our first trip since COVID.
It'll be interesting. We are heading to our favorite state, and so if you know us, you probably know where we're going, but we're not going, ooh, bumpy. We're not going where you probably think we're going.
We are heading to Universal Studios, so we will take you along.
Universal Studios in Orlando, Florida, and we are so happy to be here.
And so the plan today is that we're going to go to Islands of Adventure, which is Universal's second park, and show you what the crowds are like during the pandemic.
And hopefully, we're going to get to Red Hagrid's.
That's the plan.
The huge plan today. We haven't been on it yet since it's been open, and we've seen tons of videos, and we absolutely cannot wait. So we'll take you along with us.
We got here right at park opening. We got right through, no wait at all.
Straight to Hagrid's.
There's nobody there, and we're apparently going straight to Hagrid's. So somebody is very happy about that.
So our Hagrid's time wasn't until 9:30, so we are on Forbidden Journey and walking through Hogwarts right now.
All right, like we said, we just hopped on Forbidden Journey, which is one of our favorite rides here in Islands of Adventure.
So
and
much fun.
Really one of our favorite rides at Universal Studios.
Yeah.
Entirely. It's just such a unique ride.
It is. It's so different. You might get a little motion sick. It's a little interesting, and if you notice, we had a mask switch.
They just updated their policy on masks, and we weren't sure that this kind was going to be allowed, but we see a lot of other people wearing them, so we brought ours.
And these are much cooler, in our opinion, than any of the other ones that we've worn. So we'll kind of keep you updated throughout the day on how we feel in them and just how hot. We're already really sweaty, so
Yeah.
it's Florida in July. So we are getting ready to go on Hagrid's.
All right, so as you might have seen, Hagrid's is actually a virtual line. So you log on your Universal Parks app and reserve your time on there. And so it was really quick and easy. We're in line and we're just walking right on.
Yeah, it was super easy. You just keep it on your phone, and then when you walk up, they'll scan it right away for you. As far as social distancing, everything has been really nice. Everyone's been really respectful, and Universal's done an awesome job. We've already seen people cleaning everything, so it's going great. Look at I'll show you, hold on. Look, this wall right here is a nod to Dueling Dragons, which was here before this. That's what Hagrid's took over.
What'd you think?
That was awesome.
I would say it definitely lives up to the hype.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
You know, we've heard people rave about how good it is. It is fantastic. It's one of the best roller coasters we've ever
Oh,
ridden.
easily. There's just so many different elements. Like, they take so many different awesome things from other rides and throw it into a roller coaster. There they go. I mean, it's so fun.
It was super fun. We rode in the back. We were the very last row. And we already got another virtual line for later this afternoon. So we'll ride
Hopefully
it
we
again
can be up front this time. We'll see how it goes.
We should also note that we tried to take the GoPro on to video on the ride, and that was not allowed. So just a heads up if that's something you want to do. Alright, so we just hopped off of the Incredible Hulk coaster.
Yep. Good as always.
Yeah, one of the best coasters in Universal Studios. You know, obviously we just said we think Hagrid's beats it, but it's a different kind of coaster for sure. Hulk is much more intense. One of the things about the Hulk is it's one of the only, I think it's the only ride in this park and one of two in Universal Studios that doesn't allow you to bring anything on it. So no phones, nothing. So you have to put them in a locker. And with those lockers, they're pretty small. So if you have a large bag, you're gonna struggle.
Yeah, we got 2 lockers so we can kind of take some stuff out of our bags. I don't know that you could do that in different times. I think when we first came, we just shoved everything in one.
But we ended up breaking some stuff.
We did. So we kind of learned this time, but again, there's not as many people in the parks, so we were actually able to get 2 lockers, whereas I don't know that we would have been able to do that if it was a normal day, you know what I mean? So, the Hulk is intense.
So we're gonna stick around. We're gonna stick around the Marvel section and go ride Spider-Man.
Woo!
We bring you the leader of the
Super Dark and Spider-Man.
Signal. With Spider-Man nearby, trouble can't be far away. And you know what trouble means. Headlines! National coverage! So don't screw this up! Good luck. Man, you shouldn't be out here.
With Doc Ock on the loose, this could be the most dangerous night of my life. And yours. Be careful. Nice shades.
Spider-Man, that's one of our favorite rides. We tried to take a couple clips in there, but obviously there's 3D and there's 3D effects that aren't going to look the same on the camera. It's super fun, so.
Yeah, it's a blast for all ages. We love it. We'll ride it multiple times while we're here. It's the same as Transformers in the other park. Not the same, but the same concept. So if you like Transformers and Universal proper, then you'll love Spider-Man over here as well.
In our opinion, they do Spider-Man a lot better. Just kind of the artwork and stuff, just it fits better, so. All right, I think next we might walk over to Cartoon Town and do some of the water rides, since it is pretty warm here. We had a little change of heart. We decided to bypass Toon Lagoon because we don't want to get quite that wet. So we're gonna keep on walking, head over to Kong and then the Jurassic Park stuff. 60-minute wait for Kong, so we'll try and hit that one later.
freedom. Yet despite their awesome size, these gentle giants pose no threat to us.
So as you saw, obviously we got soaked on River Adventure. We got the front row, which was, I think it was actually the first time we've ever had front row. So it was a cool experience, but if you're not wanting to get wet, front row is not the place to be because you're gonna get drenched.
We were like, oh, we'll go on Jurassic Park because we won't get that wet.
Yeah, we could have just rode the other
I'm
rides.
so soaked.
While we're over here, it's a great chance to talk about the new roller coaster that's being built in the Jurassic Park area, which is allegedly themed around the Velociraptors.
It still hasn't even been announced yet, so this is all speculation. We're just guessing, but there are some sweet views. Like, this is nuts right here. There, you can tell they're theming right now and adding rocks and stuff in. So we'll give some more views on the other side of the lagoon as well, but
It's actually being created by the same company that did Cheetah Hunt
Yes.
in Tampa Bay, Busch Gardens.
and we love that roller coaster. So if this is anything even close to that, we're gonna be pretty darn excited about it.
I think this is gonna blow that out of the water.
Oh, for sure.
We ended up grabbing a quick bite to eat over at the Three Broomsticks
In
here
Hogsmeade.
in Hogsmeade. And then we hopped on the app and got lucky and got another two more
Back to back.
times through on Hagrid's.
So the trick for that is always refresh the app. And if you want to ride it again or anything with those virtual lines, keep refreshing because some people will cancel and random ones will pop up. Like I said, we got lucky and rode it 2 more times. So we've ridden it 3 times already today and it's 2:30.
So we're gonna go back through Jurassic Park.
We're not riding Jurassic Park.
No, go back through it to try Kong again, and hopefully the wait time's a little shorter. And if it's not, I guess we're just gonna wait.
We might
because
just wait.
It's
air
like the last
conditioned.
thing that we have to do today. So.
Yeah, and there's air conditioning. If you look at this wall right here, this is Hogwarts Castle. We just walked into Jurassic Park. They are creating new lockers for the Forbidden Journey ride. If you've ever been in the current locker situation, it's not wonderful. So they're expanding this and they still have a ways to go, but hopefully it'll be a much better situation.
Yadi, Takoreshtaya, Leate Pokori.
You were here last night not to participate in this expedition. For your safety, you must remain.
Listen, my people speak. Don't make a sound.
We just got off of Kong and it was about a 35-minute wait, so it wasn't too bad. What did you think?
I like Kong. It kind of the similar how we said Spider-Man is the same as Transformers. Kong is very much like Fast and the Furious
Oh,
over
but this is way better.
at the regular Universal Park. Kong is way better.
In our opinion.
Yeah. And I think in most people's opinion, Kong is way better. So just because you don't like Fast and Furious, don't think that Kong's going to be the same
Yeah,
way, or vice
definitely try
versa.
it out.
Kong's a lot of fun. It's kind of creepy, so if you have little kids that are
It
easily
is,
scared,
especially the queue.
the line is really, really creepy.
There's
so.
an old lady in there that's a little scary, and it's very dark in there too. So that kind of and loud. So yeah, if you have little kids, maybe watch a video online and just kind of see what you think before taking your kids on there. The ride itself, I don't think would scare your kids. Just the queue.
So ultimately, that was really the last ride that we wanted to ride. So that pretty much wraps up our day. Overall thoughts on, being back in the theme parks during COVID.
Pandemic.
These type of face masks.
Oh my gosh.
I know they're not allowed at Disney.
They're not.
They're so much better here as
Yeah.
far as breathability.
Yeah, I feel like I can breathe. I hardly even notice it, which is nice. The only thing is they do kind of fall down like off your nose a little easily. So, but that is like literally my only complaint. It keeps your neck cool, I feel like, because it kind of cools your sweat, which is really nasty, but it does keep you cool. I mean, you can see where you like breathe in and stuff, but I don't feel like it's as much hot air all up in my face.
Yeah.
So I like these. I agree. These are my favorite.
Going the whole day with these really wasn't too bad
No.
at all. I think they did a good job of trying to keep social distancing in
Oh my
lines. And to be honest, I actually really, really liked it. Like, I wouldn't mind if they tried to.
Me too.
I know it's not going to be as practical
too.
when crowd levels are higher, but it's nice just not having the next group like
All
right
up
up
in your
on
stuff.
you and
Yeah.
feel all congested in tight
Yes.
spaces.
I feel like it was cooler too,
It
because
did.
there wasn't so many people that were just so many bodies in a little space. So.
Exactly. And ultimately, the cast members did a great job of keeping things clean. Like, I never
Team
felt.
members here, not cast members.
Team members. I never felt really concerned, to be honest.
No.
Like, they were spraying things down, wiping things down constantly, like
And I
even like
also-
while we were in line.
Oh my gosh, yeah. There was people doing stuff. There was cleaning going on everywhere you look. Someone is cleaning something. So that made a big difference. You got hand sanitizer before you went into any building on any ride. Before you literally touched anything, they gave you hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
They really enforced the masks above the nose, so I like to hear that they were making sure people were keeping their mask on and up, and it was always in our surround sounds in every ride. So I really appreciated that too. Just those kind of little reminders that you're like, oh yeah. There was something else I was gonna say, but now I don't know what it was.
Crowds really weren't too bad. I mean, it definitely felt
Oh.
busy, but definitely not to the level that
Yeah. Oh,
it was before
no.
by any means. I mean,
No.
the only ride that we waited longer than 15 minutes was Kong. So
Although, and I don't know, I mean, we're not regulars. This is our third time at Universal. We're a little more regular at Disney, and Disney's a little more spread out, so I think the crowds would feel smaller at Disney. And you also have to have a reservation system to get into Disney. Here, you could just show up. So I think that kind of makes a difference too. Oh, hello. Honestly, it was more crowded than I thought it was going to be. Really. Especially in Hogsmeade. Like, Hogsmeade was easily the busiest portion of the park the entire day. So,
as to be expected, obviously.
yeah.
But
and for reasons, but yeah, I loved it. I felt completely safe. I don't know that I would book a trip just because there's low crowds. I don't know that that's necessarily the best reason. We had kind of already had this on our plate. Like I said, it was our Hawaii backup plan, so that's the only reason we came. And with a football coach, we know we won't get to travel again until maybe next summer. So this is really our only time we get to. But like I said, I don't know that I would risk it, especially if you have to fly. Just some things to think about.
yeah, so I think that pretty much wraps things up. So that is it from Islands of Adventure.